There's no more incredible man on this earth.
Welcome to Dance Mogul Magazine. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Kid Glide. I represent a crew called the Dynamic Rockers. I'm the president of that crew. It was passed down to me by my father. He was a legendary b-boy. His name was Glide, hence the name Kid Glide. And I'm just a professional b-boy. I take breaking and bring it to the people that don't understand or don't know of it. I do compete on a regular basis. I judge, I teach, my goal is to, my purpose is to empower b-boys.
Okay.
So, how I do that is by just basically being myself, being professional and going to places where b-boys wouldn't normally be to show them that we can do anything and we can be a part of anything, basically. So. That's what I do. This crew, the Rock, has been around since 1979, and it's my life.
Yeah, thank you. So you grew up watching, your father and others in the culture. When did it connect with you that you said, okay, I want to do that?
Yeah, I was like, when I first started seeing my dad, I wanted to be like my pops. But unfortunately, there was a time where I didn't live with my father, and I didn't really know of him that well. But once I had the opportunity to move in with him, I took it, and I saw him breaking, and kids are, man, like that's not cool,
at first. Yeah.
But you tell your friends, that
he do it.
My dad break dances, you gotta see him break dance. So I used to bring them over, and he would move the couches over and do a hand glide, move that he created, glide, and do the windmills. But he would always go, I'm gonna teach you. And I know he wanted to kind of bond with me like that, but I'm cramping my style, man.
Too much, not too much.
But one day, all it took was that I did something, I didn't really practice it, but then I was like, the moment was there, I had to do it. And I did it, and the kid was natural, man. And I felt that high, like, damn, imagine if I really practiced this, And then I showed my friends, and they're like, yo, it's cool, And I was very shy. I was a very shy kid, and this was a way to express myself. And to be myself,
Yeah, same for me. At what point did you connect with the Dynamic Rockers legacy and dynasty to say, okay, this is something that I want to make sure that this lives forever? At what point did you just commit to that?
Yeah, I mean, at first my dad, he was like, "Hell, you're Dynamic Rockers," And in middle school we represented, because there was no other people, And I had like a own little crew. There was like a couple stories where like we ended up in some crazy battles, and they were awesome. But once I got into the community, the breaking community, I was kind of by myself at that time because, in high school thing, I can be friends and stuff. So, I had to meet new people, and then I didn't feel I was ready to represent Dynamic Rock. Now I saw what Dynamic Rock was about, but damn, it was a big, long responsibility. And then one day, something happened where I was a part of a crew, and we were supposed to enter a competition. And we kind of had we had certain members in Dynamic Rockers, I would like grab people here and there, but it would be like over I used to be like, yeah, we're just like the shaman monks kind of thing. We just stayed back and we pushed the philosophy of Dynamic. We're not representing it.
Yeah.
But then that crew that I was a part of, they didn't show up to the battle. It was a Rock Steady battle. And then I had all these dudes that would represent Dynamic movies that would follow me. And I was like, damn, man, we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
These dudes are like hardcore people. They're like, yo, let's represent Dynamic Rockers. They were all like, what? I was like, yeah, let's do it. And from there, it was like 2003. And then I was like, yo, I'm ready to do this.
Okay.
So I had a squad behind me. When you have people behind you, that believe in you, and like push you, there's a powerful thing.
Because I've seen, I've come to some of your events and I've seen where, you know, you've had your dad and some of the friends out there. So I see how you embrace the whole concept and the legacy of what you guys stand for in the culture. Tell us about some of the other events that you got coming up.
Well, I have an event coming this Friday. I wanted to take the opportunity, since there's a major event happening that weekend, to like also show the people from around the world that are coming what New York is about. You know, we have this nice location. I don't know if you've ever been to New York City Art Cypher. It's kind of like a 5 points, but inside it's smaller, but there's graffiti everywhere, it's art, you know, and it's just, it has that vibe, you know. It's not a big spot, but it's nice. It's a center that I'm gonna start working with, and basically, well, I'm partnering with them to do our own dance program and things like that. So then I'm around the Academy, Rep Your Style. You know, Rep Your Style is a company that I own with Melanie Aguirre, my partner, and you know, we do a lot of, we're coming with some other events.
That's good, man.
I had to take a little break, you know, because we have a family, you know. You gotta get your finances.
That's right, get yourself situated. No, that's good. But basically what I'm hearing from you is that, you know, you're committed to the culture and you're really trying to make a difference and have an impact on the youth for the next generation.
Yeah,
and that's needed, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of programs I work with, you know, there's one in Yonkers. I have a lot of programs that I'm working with that are my own, that I'm able to implement with the youth.
That's good, man. That's very important, because this whole thing about hip-hop and mentoring through hip-hop, this is something new, because hip-hop is only 40-something years old. So I think that, you know, for you to be doing this and carrying on the legacy with your dad and the friends, I think it's a good thing and it's needed. And I appreciate it, because there's not a lot of opportunities where, as a culture, we know how to step in and we can't look to the government for help. So what you're doing is actually a good thing, because you're being hands-on with the kids, and it's important. We need more people like you out here doing this kind of work. Another thing I wanted to mention and talk to you about was your involvement in the event today. You're here, and tell us about what you're doing here today.
Well, the event SilverBack Open is brought to you by UDEF. And UDEF is an organization that is basically a not-for-profit organization that's run by B-boys, essentially, and I'm one of the members of the board. Okay. So, you know, I was here earlier to help, you know, organize some of the things, and, you know, do certain like little logistical things. I haven't been really involved because, you know, I've been involved with a lot of things that I've been doing the last 2 years, especially, you know, taking care of my family. But, you know, making it where I'm able to support my family, you know, in a way that I don't have to work as much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just stay, like, get something together.
Yeah.
I'm really close to that, so that I can put more time into UDEF. But UDEF, basically, you know, I'm a full supporter. You know, they're here for the B-boys. I know Steve Graham pretty well. I mean, not that much, but I've known him for years, even before the UDEF. And this guy, you know, he used to sponsor my events without asking for anything. You know, he just loved dancing that much that he was able to sponsor me, and then my crew to travel sometimes. You know, so, and he would never ask for anything. But now it's a little different, because, you know, we're looking to build something.
Yeah,
like a platform,
a bigger platform for the culture.
Yeah, standard for you know, our events and you know, professionalism within our community.
That's great, man. That's some good stuff. Okay, so in conclusion, is there anybody that you wanted to thank that has, you know, helped you and supported you throughout your journey?
Definitely my mom. I mean, you know, first God, you know, the universe, all that. You know, I am grateful for every opportunity that I get. You know,
There is no more incredible man
grateful
on
for
the
anything
earth.
that I learned. You know, I know I'm not gonna know everything. You know, so I'm happy to be humbled by that. You know, like learning something every day. So, you know, my family, they you know, my first daughter definitely changed my life. My daughter now that was born, she changed my life again. You know, it's a great feeling. You know, I want to thank my dad, the crew, the community. You know, I want to thank this dance, man. You know, and if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't have this dance. I would, you know, I don't know where I would be, man. I was really shy, man. I was so shy.
I know what you mean, man.
I was so bad. I tried to work through it. I would go to college, and I had a class where it was like public speaking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whenever it's my turn, I had to go to the bathroom.
I know, there's a lot of people. I think that's the beauty of the arts. I hear this story a lot from people, and I was, similar, shy, and I think that the art itself just has a way of allowing you to express yourself in a way that you're comfortable and at your own pace. It puts you in a situation where you're able to socialize with people that you share common interests with, so that way it makes adjusting to people a lot more comfortable for everybody. And even within the arts world, it still takes a little time, but at least now you have something in common that you can at least start to approach each other with. So I know exactly where you're coming from. And even just this interview just allows me to even learn more about you and just to respect you in a different way, because I've always seen you from a distance, you working, and I see all the things that you've been doing. But see, that's okay, because we need more serious people. But I know what you mean about the face, because the face it's hard for people to understand what's going on inside. But sometimes the hard face means just more compassion.
Yeah.
So, which is what I'm hearing coming from you, being a family man, and I respect that and I appreciate that. And I also, respect and appreciate the relationship that I saw between you and your dad that time when I saw you presenting him with that painting. That was pretty special, to me, to just see that, and I just felt that connection. So I just want to thank you for that, man.
So thank you, Melanie. You are awesome. Yo, for real, support is perfect style.
Okay, thank you.